Hi, this is John with Fix It Planet. Today we're going to do a follow-up on my Apple Watch repair video. Gotten a few requests. Maybe I could go over a couple of different things besides just the screen. So if you need to see how we take the screen off, just refer to my other video and I'll put a link in the description. So right now what we're going to focus on is this force touch sensor gasket, which is running all the way around the frame here, and a lot of times I see customers try to fix their own watch. Whatever, they break these two flex cables here and here. It connects underneath that bracket, and then there's the battery, and it connects right there next to the force touch sensor gasket. So you can warm it up a little bit if you'd like to help loosen up the adhesive under the battery. You'll pry up on the battery using a spudger, not a metal tool. In this case, this battery is bloated. You may run into that, and you'll see it's connected right here on this little sensitive flex cable, which can be easily torn. We'll touch on that here in a minute. And then so you'll see that it barely gives you enough room here to pull it out a little bit, and then you'll use a spudger like I'm doing here and try to pry that loose without tearing the cable. And this is the 38mm battery. The 42mm is basically a little bit bigger, but it is essentially the same process. So you can see that the pop connector extends out a little bit here and runs underneath the board, and is soldered underneath. So if you tear that cable, you're pretty much screwed. So you're not going to be able to do anything with it at that point. If you damage these cables that I'm pointing at now, those are the force touch sensor cables, and you can replace that. You can buy it online or wherever, and it's just stuck down with adhesive. We're going to take out the little Y-Torx screw that holds down a metal plate that has the pop connector behind it. Now, I think the force touch sensors, at least that I've seen, I can't remember, to be honest with you, if they come with the metal bracket or not. You may have to transfer this metal bracket over to the new cable. Can't really remember if you have to or not. In any case, you can see that the cables just come down to the connector, and you will use a metal tool or something, whatever you need to just scrape out, pull out, remove that old gasket, the one that's been damaged all the way around, and clean the edges of any remaining debris, adhesive, or whatever. And then the new one should come with a new fresh adhesive. If not, you'll have to get some for yourself, and then stick it back down to the edge of the frame, and then reconnect it, put your Y-Torx screw back in, and then if you've got a new battery, obviously this one should be replaced, but it doesn't matter. This is just a practice watch. Then you'll reconnect the battery to the pop connector using your spudger. Now, I emphasize spudger because it's nylon. You're less likely to do any damage to the battery or anything else for that matter. So I would avoid using metal tools except when you're removing it. Now you can see a tear in this cable here. If you do that, you are done. So anyway, I hope this helped somebody out there, and I appreciate you watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye now.